one of my students said he's met the girl of his dreams on Hello Talk yesterday,
Oh,
and he
wow.
wants to go and marry her. And I was like, but you've never.
Wow. So, Hello Talk, meet them, right? Connect
Yes,
them.
yes. And he was telling me how he wants to go and marry her. He's in
Wow.
um
Insane.
he's in Egypt and she's in America, and he's going to
Oh
fly
my God.
to America and he's going to marry this girl. And I was like,
Wow.
wow, okay, but you've never met her before. He says, no, I haven't, but I'm in love.
Just phone call or video call.
Video call.
Oh my God.
Love at first sight. But I was like, okay, whatever. Now that is a love story.
Yeah, that's the love story. Yeah.
I can't comment with that. So that was quite interesting for me. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Good. Okay. What is your name?
Yeah, my name is Indrajit and I'm from India.
Hi, Indrajit. My name is
Hi.
Heidi. Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Good. Are you currently living in India?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am
All right.
born and brought up here and also live in India here currently.
Aha. Okay, good. All right. Indrajit, how can I help you today?
Yeah, I want to make a smooth conversation with you and I want to know some basic things that first probably that in your profile most of the things that makes me impress always because
Mm-hmm.
I can't know one language properly, that is English, but you know five languages. How is it possible, ma'am?
Okay, so a lot of my students do ask me that question, and
Oh,
it's it's quite easy. Okay, so I always say to my students, think back. Well, you don't even have to think back. But when you were a child, how did you learn
yeah.
to speak a language? Do you remember?
Yeah, just imitation. I imitate some people and
So
just
if your mom,
chime,
exactly, if your mom would say something, you would try and copy. If your dad
copy.
would
Yeah, yeah,
say something, you
yeah.
would copy. If you had older brothers and sisters, sometimes you wanted to be just like them, and you would
Oh,
repeat the things they would say
yeah,
and
yeah,
even
yeah,
the things they
exactly.
would do. Okay, so it's like anything. Learning something is, and to me, parrot fashion is quite easy. So, and a lot of people are very focused on, I need to learn grammar, I need to learn vocab, I need to learn. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that is stuff that can come at a later stage. But in order to speak a language and to understand other people, it's
Yeah.
like parrot fashion. Okay,
Oh,
so in order to have conversations with other people, it's lots of practice. But
yeah.
if you are having the conversations with the people, they are helping you understand what you are saying and what you need to reply with. To me, that is the easiest way to learn a language. Okay. So,
Oh, I see.
Indigit, your English is really well. Can I ask you a question? Uh, where did you learn how to speak English?
Yeah, I have I have passion to learn English languages. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I have been learning English from my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I want to sharpen my spoken English skill. So that's why I switched to Cambly.
Good. I'm happy. I'm glad that you're here. All right. Okay. So, in these lessons, you normally just have conversations. Am I right?
Yeah, only conversation, general
Okay.
conversation, how to
Okay.
communicate people and how to
Good.
impress people by
Good.
your
Good. So,
voice.
can you tell me how or what do you do for a living? Are you studying? Are you working?
Yeah, I am studying. I am an engineering student and in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, and also only 1 year left to become graduate.
Communications and?
Electronics and
Aha.
Communication in
Okay. All right. Amazing. Very good. So, your last year, this year or next year?
next year.
Next year. Okay. And then when you are
Yeah.
finished, what are your plans?
Yeah, my plan is if I get a job on campus, then I definitely go for that. Otherwise, I switch to go for MTech.
So you say on campus, so teaching, you want to teach?
No. I just on campus means if there are a lot of actually in India a lot of companies visit
Ah,
in
uh-huh.
every colleges, every engineering colleges. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why if I get a chance to grab that job,
Ah, okay, okay.
so I definitely it is really happy to me. And otherwise, I switch to MTech,
MTech, what is that?
Master of Technology.
Okay, all right. So you would apply at that company to work MTech?
Yeah, and
Okay.
if I get a job, then I continued my MTech
Mm-hmm.
while working the job in that company.
Okay, all right. Very interesting. Wow. So you have a lot of your life has been sounds like it's planned out quite nicely. Okay. And
Yeah,
do you live alone or with your parents in India?
yeah. I live with my uncle and aunt,
Mhm.
and elder aunt, and also with my grandmother.
In England?
No, England, no, in India.
In
With
India, okay.
yeah,
Aunt and uncle and your gran. Okay. And tell me, how has this whole coronavirus affected you and your family?
yeah, yeah. Fortunately, it is very happy to see that my family is safe and secure from that coronavirus. But unfortunately, the graph of affected people is very high in India. But the good news is the recovery rate is very high here.
Okay, that's good. And none of your family have been infected
No,
or okay, so you
so it
all
is.
staying safe?
I am very blessed.
Wow, very blessed. So tell me more about that. Have people been told to still self-quarantine? Are people working and studying from home still, or is it back to normal?
Yeah, actually, whenever the lockdown started, then they have to do the work from home. But nowadays, the unlock is, sorry, yeah, the lockdown is going over, is over now. So that's
Mhm.
why people are back to the job. And do you know that here in India, the train will be start soon.
The trains, public
The,
transport?
yeah,
How have people been getting to work without public transport?
yeah, here uh, actually by without train transport, the public are appearing for the job by bus. So that's why it
Okay.
is very costly and also it is very hectic.
I'm sure the buses must be overcrowded. I mean, the trains are
Yeah,
normally
exactly.
packed with people. Okay, so now people are going to be opening the trains. Even though the numbers are increasing?
Yeah, but not same the before one.
Okay, so it's like becoming a little bit more
Looking
stable.
gradually, gradually
Okay,
looking better.
okay. And you, with school, have you had to study from home or have you been going to
Yeah,
college
I am taking online classes 3 days a
online?
week. Yeah.
Aha, wow, what a difference, eh? And have you been missing your classmates and your
Yeah,
teachers?
too much, too much.
You
I
understand?
missed my friends and also some respected teachers.
Hmm. And your uncle and aunt, do they work or are they retired? Do they stay at home?
Yeah, my uncle does a government job, railway government job, and my
Uh-huh.
aunt is housewife.
Housewife. Okay, so has he been having to go to work or does he stay at home? Because obviously
Just
you don't want to infect Granny now, hey? Because Granny's sitting at
yeah, yeah.
home, yeah?
So that's why we are very cautious about that.
Okay, okay. So, no, okay, your uncle's going to work then? It sounds like
Uh,
it.
2 days a week.
2 days a week, and the rest he works from home.
Yeah, yeah, and
Aha.
works from home.
And who does the shopping and stuff like that? Who goes
Yeah, my uncle.
outside?
My uncle.
Your uncle goes? Yes.
My uncle does everything.
Oh, okay. Shame, that's good. Hey, he's looking after the family. That's lovely.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
And do you have any brothers and sisters?
I have one sibling that is my elder brother,
Okay, and how old is
and
he?
yeah, it is he is very cool and but The difference between me and him, that is, he is very shy and introvert, but I'm extrovert.
I'm also, as you can see, I'm an extrovert. I love people. So I get along with everyone. My husband, on the other hand, he's an introvert. He
Oh,
doesn't like to speak
wow.
to people. He doesn't like to talk. And he's also an IT engineer. So he works in the same field.
Oh,
He's
and
actually a
yeah,
DBA.
so far I can see, I can remember that you also do job in IT sector.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And so, can you share me that what is the chemistry between you and your husband? How do
Okay.
meet him?
So we met many years ago, about 15 years ago, and
Oh,
he was my brother's friend actually. So we
wow,
we
great.
didn't meet at work or anything like that. He was my brother's friend, and I met him through my brother. Um, but the IT industry, for me, I absolutely loved working with the developers, the testers, the product owners. Making sure that we would adhere to all the
Yeah,
regulatory requirements, because in each different country that we had to release a product or a platform to, they had
yeah,
different regulations. Okay, so for me it was a very big challenge, but I like to try and get challenges in order to solve problems. That's one of my favorite things to do. So as a project manager working with a team, it was the best thing for me. I really missed that. Now that I'm in Costa Rica, because I am from South Africa, so I'm not
oh,
allowed to work in Costa Rica. And that's one of the reasons I'm teaching on Cambly, is because, I get bored during the day. I don't know what to do with myself.
yeah.
So I try and teach.
Camly is an amazing platform.
Sorry? Cambly.
Camly, yeah, Camly is an amazing platform, and I love Camly because I want to meet new peoples, want to know new cultures. So that's why
Yes,
Camly is.
exactly. Exactly. I absolutely love Cambly. So one of my students was telling me yesterday that there's another platform that it's almost like I don't know, do you use WhatsApp in India?
Yeah,
You
I
use WhatsApp.
use.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he says it's a platform that you can meet people and learn another language. It's called Hello Talk. It's not like
Hello
Cambly.
Talk.
Have you heard of Hello Talk? Do you use
Yeah.
it?
No, I do not use it, but I heard about it very much.
Okay. So I think
So I.
it's more of like a platform where people can meet and talk, and you can say, well, I'm in this area. Is anyone in that area? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah,
more to
exactly.
meet up.
Hello Talk. I know it about.
Okay. I've never been on it. I don't know much about it. But one of my students said he's met the girl of his dreams on Hello Talk yesterday,
Oh,
and he
wow.
wants to go and marry her. And I was like, but you've never.
Wow. So Hello Talk, meet them, right? Connect
Yes,
them.
yes. And he was telling me how he wants to go and marry her.
Wow,
Um,
insane.
he's in Egypt and she's in America, and he's going to
Oh
fly
my God.
to America and he's going to marry this girl. And I was like,
Wow.
wow, okay, but you've never met her before. He says, no, I haven't, but I'm in love.
Just phone call or video call.
Video call.
Oh my God.
Love at first sight. But I was like, okay, whatever. Now that is a love story.
Yeah, that's the love story. Yeah.
I can't comment with that. So that was quite interesting for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
yeah,
it is really interesting to me also.
exactly. So tell me, what kind of things when you're not studying? What do you like to do in your
Yeah.
spare time?
I love painting. Painting is my another passion.
What medium do you use? Oil, acrylic?
Watercolor.
Watercolor, beautiful. And what do you like to paint? Landscapes
I
or
like to
still?
paint landscape. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Landscape like rural and also urban.
Rural, urban, yes. Okay. Um, that is amazing. I cannot paint to save my life. My
Oh,
sister is
oh yeah,
so
definitely.
talented. My daughter, so talented. But me, uh.
No, you are really awesome teacher.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. And Indra, thank you so much for having a lesson with me
Yeah,
today. It was
it was
amazing
really
meeting
lovely.
you,
Yeah,
and I hope to see you again soon.
yeah, obviously. See you soon.
Cool, and keep
Stay
practicing,
safe.
okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Pleasure.
And stay safe.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.